Why did it have to be Roman at number 30? Why? Like, just why? 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 What's going on, guys? My name is Drago, and I'm here with my Royal Rumble reactions video. And, as you can tell by the intro to this, I was not very happy with the number 30 spot. Reason being is because Roman didn't need it. I know I am starting with the Royal Rumble, but I'm going to just go back to the kickoff show, and I'll get to the Royal Rumble later. But, kickoff show. 6 women's tag match, the babyfaces won, nobody cares, yada yada yada. But it does see that Naomi's gonna get some form of a push, so, I don't know. Moving on was, Sasha Banks versus, Nia Jax, which was okay. I don't appreciate that they're burying the former women's champion, Sasha Banks. But, you know, they're trying to push Nia, so I guess, and I got it right, so I guess I can't really complain. Then it was Cesaro and Sheamus, and yet another prediction that I got wrong, versus the Club, and the Club won. And I'm happy that the Club won, but I didn't expect them to lose it that quickly, and I didn't expect it to lose it to the Club on their first try, because the Club won. And an underhanded, like, not underhanded tactic, but it was like by DQ. And it was not a really good built feud. So, moving on, it was the, women's championship match between Bayley and Charlotte, and I didn't like if I had to choose the match that I didn't really like the most besides kickoff show, would probably be this match. The reason being is Charlotte dominated Bayley for most of the match, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. I mean, she is champion, but I don't know, it just seemed like Bayley just never really got any good offense in. It never had that moment like, oh my gosh, Bayley might actually win this. It never had that feel. It just, it kind of just lagged on. Then, to my surprise, it was the Universal Champion between Roman Reigns, championship match between Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens, with Chris Jericho suspended in the air like a sexy piñata. And I chose Roman Reigns because I thought WWE was going to really make us hate them. But they didn't, but they did that at the end of the night. But in this match, it was a really good match. It felt like a real fight feel. You knew that Chris Jericho was going to do something because it was a no DQ match. There's no way that Chris wasn't going to do something, especially with the brass knuckles. Even though they didn't really work into effect until the Superman punch, and of course that it didn't work anyways. But then Braun Strowman coming in at the end to help Kevin win just builds the thing with Kevin, Chris, and Braun. So, yeah. Yeah, seeing Kevin Owens' little tower of chairs, which was kind of cool, I guess. But then moving on, which I don't know why they did this, but they put the Cruiserweight title after the Universal title with Rich Swann versus Neville. And like I said, right person won. Neville has been so underutilized in WWE, and it's just been kind of sad to see it, but he finally has gold around his, well, silver, but he has a championship, which is the most important thing out of all of that, and sorry if you just heard a car pass by. But still, it's just, it was great. It was a good match. It was straight through, just showing what a Cruiserweight can really do and what Neville can really showcase. And yeah, right person won, and let's see what this plays out on Monday Night Raw or 205 Live. Then it was John Cena versus AJ Styles, and it was a great match, but obviously it's very hard to top their last one because it had the more hype around it at SummerSlam than it did at Royal Rumble. But it was still a very good match. It was I predicted John Cena, and unfortunately I was correct because I didn't want John to win because I'm afraid that he's not going to be able to bring the sense of importance like it did with AJ Styles, because AJ Styles was part of TNA, New Japan, and now he's with the WWE, and he was WWE champion in less than a year. So, yeah, I don't know. It was definitely an interesting thing to see, but I'd say that it should have been AJ. But continuing on, it was the Royal Rumble match, and it was probably a really good Royal Rumble, some really nice spots, especially Jack Gallagher coming around with his umbrella and messing people up. So it was kind of cool. And if you watch TakeOver, by the way, TakeOver was incredible. Bobby Roode hopefully will be a really good champion. But, sorry, a glorious champion. And Samoa Joe and Tyler Bate were both there, which made people think, especially me, that they were going to be in the Royal Rumble. But, unfortunately, at number 30, like a gigantic middle finger up to the fans, it was Roman Reigns, which ruined the whole vibe of the Rumble. And it was just... But Randy Orton won, and that's probably going to lead into Bray winning Elimination Chamber for the championship, and Bray versus Randy at WrestleMania. So yeah, guys, that's my reactions. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, share, and subscribe. There is no shout-out tomorrow. Unfortunately, I could not find anybody to shout out. If you want to change that, please stay active. I will see you guys on Thursday, because I have a big announcement that I'm going to announce then. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, share, and subscribe. I've been dragging people for some reason. Watch me. I'll see you next video. See ya.